Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I'm still kind of new to making these wrestling videos, but I'm having so much fun doing it, and I thought it would be a great idea to make a SummerSlam predictions video since it is just this Saturday. So let's roll the intro and then we will get right into my SummerSlam 2024 predictions. Okay, so the first match we'll be looking at is for the Women's World Championship between Bayley and Nia Jax. So there's so many different things that could happen in this match, just like most of the matches on the show actually. So we gotta remember that Nia Jax has been kind of like partners with Tiffany Stratton, and she is Miss Money in the Bank. So there's always that possibility that Tiffy can cash in, Tiffy time, whatever, that Tiffy could cash in and win, but then would she want to betray her friend and Nia Jax? Because Nia just wants to create destruction, win, and leave. That's simple. And that's what I think she will do. So I think they are going to hold Tiffany Stratton's cash-in until later, maybe Bash in Berlin at the end of the summer, maybe, but definitely not at SummerSlam. My official prediction is that Nia Jax wins the Women's World Championship. Okay, let's move on to the Intercontinental Championship match between Bron Breakker and Sami Zayn. So this is kind of like a part 2, because they already fought before at Money in the Bank. And I was there for that match. It was amazing. Can't wait to see them fight again. And once again, there's so many key elements. I don't think anyone could really interfere in this match. I just think this is just pure brutality by Bron Breakker. Then Sami Zayn playing that underdog like he does perfectly. But the underdog spirit will not work this time, is at least what I think. Comment down below what you guys think for this match and all the other matches for SummerSlam. But my official prediction is Bron Breakker wins the Intercontinental Championship. So as I am looking at this match card, I realize that 6 out of the 7 matches on this show is for a championship, which, if you think about that, I don't think we've had that many titles on the line on the same show for quite a while now. And we've never had a pay-per-view that Triple H booked with 7 matches. Usually Triple H does 5 to 6 matches, but never 7, so we will see how that goes. Anywho, next, for the United States Championship, it is the champion Logan Paul against L.A. Knight. Yeah! Obviously, you know who I want to win just by doing that. But is that my official prediction? We will see. So, once again, so many things could happen. One of Logan's guys could just interfere. There could be a prime bottle thrown at L.A. Knight, or a prime bottle man. So many things could happen. And that's when I feel like wrestling is at its best, when there's so many different possibilities, you will never know what's about to happen. And most of these matches have that illusion, kind of, I will call it. And I just love that it's like that. So we are in Logan Paul's hometown of Cleveland, so that's a little hometown advantage. But I do not think it will be enough. So my official prediction is L.A. Knight wins the United States Championship. Moving on to one of the hottest storylines in the whole world of professional wrestling right now, Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. So once again, so many things could happen. Dominic could interfere, maybe betray Rhea and side with Liv. Or Liv could just say, no, I don't want your help, get out of here, get lost. Or Dom could just help Rhea get the title back. Because if we remember, Rhea never lost that title. She needed to relinquish, that's the word, she needed to relinquish her title, but she never lost. So they could just put the title back around Rhea because she never lost in the first place. Or they can continue on the story, have Liv win, have Dominic's mommy, have Dominic betray mommy and side with Liv, or side with Rhea, but she still loses. There's so many possibilities. The whole Judgment Day could even separate in this match. While editing this video, I realized that I did not actually give my official prediction for this match. So my prediction is that Rhea Ripley will become our new women's champion. And there is one other match where they could separate, and that is the World Heavyweight Championship match between Damian Priest and Gunther. So the whole reason, and it's same for Nia Jax too, whole reason why they're getting these title opportunities is because they won King and Queen of the Ring. So I think that what will need to happen, maybe not what will, but what needs to happen is Gunther needs to win so they can have King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, like a big huge deal. Going back to Bayley and Nia Jax, that's why I also think Nia Jax should win. So Queen of the Ring is a big deal. Because if they want, they can build it up enough that it basically becomes kind of like the Royal Rumble even. Like that's what they can do if they have Gunther win and Nia Jax win. Because they both won King and Queen of the Ring. They both deserve this shot. So they should win. But then, of course, Damian Priest, he's in the Judgment Day. There's a very good chance that on this show, we see the Judgment Day explode. The group breaks apart. So many things could happen. And I can't wait to see what actually ends up happening. Just talking about reminds me this is going to be an amazing show. Okay, so if Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan is not the hottest story in the professional world of wrestling, I know I said that wrong. Do not tell me I said it wrong in the comments, I know. But if it's not the hottest rivalry, it's CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Just in case if you don't know the story, CM Punk has screwed Drew McIntyre out of so many World Championship opportunities. First, in Drew's home country of Scotland, then in Toronto at Money in the Bank, and then Drew McIntyre has obviously attacked CM Punk multiple times. Drew McIntyre, you could make the argument that he is the reason that CM Punk got his injury. So they just hate each other. But the one person that they hate as much, maybe even more, is Seth freaking Rollins. And of course, he is the special guest referee. I know many fans did not want Seth to be the special guest referee. They wanted a different kind of stipulation. I think this is the best thing they could have done. Because you have all three men that just hate each other. They just can't stand each other. So you got these three men, even though one's a referee, of course it's going to be shenanigans. Welcome to the WWE shenanigan land. Of course, This is not going to be impartial. This is going to be totally not one-sided, not two-sided. It will be whatever Seth wants. Like he said on Monday Night Raw, he may count to 10, to 20, to 1 million. This is not going to be a normal match. This is going to be a whatever Seth freaking Rollins wants match. So that right there makes it a little bit harder to predict. But I think Drew McIntyre needs the win so they can just keep making this rivalry harder and harder. But will he? Because I have that gut feeling that CM Punk is going to win. I'm not going to say I want Drew McIntyre to win. He needs to win. But I got that gut instinct that CM Punk is going to win, take back that bracelet with his wife and dog's name on it from Drew, and get a sense of pride. Finally, this is a match that people thought was not SummerSlam worthy at all, and I was one of them. I still don't think it really is SummerSlam worthy, unless if one thing happens. Of course, I'm talking about the undisputed WWE Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa. Once again, this is the great thing about SummerSlam. So many different things could happen in every single match. You can have the Bloodline interfere. You could have Randy Orton and Kevin Owens return from injury because of the Bloodline. They sideline both of them and help Cody win. You can have the Wise Man and Roman Reigns return. You could have Brock Lesnar even. You could have Jimmy Uso. You could have Jay. Even the honorary Usami. So many different things. But what will they do? What do I think they will do? So obviously, this is not going to be necessarily a hard-hitting match. I think the match itself will be good, but it's going to be more like technical wrestling until we get the first interference. Obviously, I'm going to say by the Bloodline, because there's no way on God's green earth this is going to be one-on-one. No way. We can just forget about that now. Then, of course, Bloodline interferes. Then, I hear voices in my head. I'm not going to embarrass myself by singing. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens comes out, makes this kind of even. We still got 4-on-3. What are we going to do? Of course, Rhodes gets beat down but gets back up. Randy and Kevin just take out the Bloodline. Cody hits those 3 crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody retains the undisputed WWE Championship, but it's not over yet. The Bloodline just stands in the ring and just beats down Cody, beats down Kevin, beats down Randy. They could even add blood into this because they could just take it so far, because these two teams really just despise each other so much, but the Bloodline just beats them down. Then we have Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, my mic's going everywhere, please welcome my tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And we get the return of Roman, the true tribal chief. We get a couple spears, and we get a stare down, a face to face of Roman and Solo. Old tribal chief, new tribal chief. True tribal chief, phony tribal chief. So obviously you know where I stand on this just by saying that. And that's how I think your show will end. So I think this show is going to be absolutely amazing. I wish I could be there. Unfortunately, I'm not, but I will definitely be watching it live. You'll definitely get your SummerSlam review / highlights. It's going to be, I'm going back to Pat McAfee at WrestleMania 38. It's going to be stupendous what they do. I can't wait. I'm going to see you guys for the Friday Night SmackDown review. And until then, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!